What's going on, guys? Take a look at what is sitting on the porch for me when I got home today. The brand new Dunlop TrailMax RAID tires. Now, I just couldn't wait to be able, you guys have been asking me so many questions in all of the comments of my other tire videos on what these things are all about. How deep is the tread depth? What's the durometer reading? All that fun stuff. So why don't you guys step on over this direction. I'm gonna have a seat real quick. We're gonna take a look at these tires. Now, I've been taking a look at Dunlop's website. I've been looking at some of the posts they've been doing, been reading about, you guys have to come over there, please, because your shadows are all in the way. Okay, perfect. So what's happened is I've been taking a look at all of the promotional stuff about these TrailMax RAID tires, and it's pretty interesting. They've done a lot of work as far as construction goes, as far as technology goes, as when it comes to making these tires be the best that they can be. Off the bat, we have a really nice round profile right here. Now you see two sets of tires. We have a 150/70/18 for the rear of the 1190, and then we have a 150/70/17 for the 390 Adventure, or potentially a BMW R1200 GS. Then we have the 110 series front over here for those two bikes as well, and then the 90/90/21. Uh-oh, be nice, guys. This is what happens when we go live. We have crying kids in the background. We got people beating each other up. Sometimes. All right, but what you guys have been really wanting to know is what the durometer reading and the tread depth is of these tires. So we're going to take a quick look. We have the tread depth indicator right here. I'll go ahead and give this guy. You want to bring in the camera real quick, please? Looks like we have 12/30 seconds, or 10 millimeters is what we're seeing on the rear tire here on the 17-inch. Now coming over to the 18-inch, let's see. Nope, same exact tread depth on the 17 or the 18-inch. I'm going to come over here to the front tires. We do have less tread depth, just a little bit on the front versus the rear. We're looking at just about 9/30 seconds and right around 8 millimeters. Now I'm curious to see if the tread depth on this 90/90/21 is any deeper, and it looks like here in the center it is a hint deeper than the 19-inch. We're right at 10/30 seconds, and we are at right at 9 millimeters. All right. So that is our tread depth. Now let's take a look and see what the durometer reading says. Now in the propaganda, it sounds like this might be a dual density tire. I'm not quite sure. I need to take a look at the lingo, but we're gonna see exactly. Now this is interesting as well because these tires have been sitting out here on the front porch in the sun. So they're nice and soft. So as compared to some others, we might get a slightly softer tread or durometer reading. So right here we're looking at 64 on the durometer reading right here in the center. Now I'm going to come over to the side. We're going to do the side, and we're looking at 64 as well. Let's do one more spot. Let's go to the actual carcass itself. Carcass itself is reading 68, so definitely harder. The rubber is definitely harder down at the carcass itself. We can come in here like this. You can see that 68, almost, yep, 68 on the durometer reader. And then right here on the very top, we're looking at like 64. Interesting. Let's see if the tread is the same. Well, actually, yep, 2.4, same. So we got the same durometer reading on the two rear tires. Let's take a look at the front tires, see if that's going to read the same. And that's actually reading 68. On the 19-inch, and we're getting 68 as well on the 21. So it looks like the front tires have a slightly harder compound than that of the two different rear tires. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to get these things torn apart. In looking at these tires in person after having mounted a set of Bridgestone AX41s this last weekend, I got to say that the tread pattern and the way that the tread is kind of laid out here looks very similar. I believe that these have a slightly deeper tread depth than the AX41. I actually have a set of those in the back, and when I do my comparison, my overall breakdown of these here in the next week or so, I'll take the AX41 side by side and we'll be able to compare these tires as well as with the Motaz Tractionator GPS, which is what this will probably be more closer to, or even the Adventure. Might be all 4 tires out, I don't know. Anyway, Dunlop TrailMax RAID, brand new tires. We're going to get these things installed with the Rabaconda here in the next week. We're going to give you a full detailed breakdown of all the specs and things that you would normally see on the channel. It's not a live video, something that's actually put together. We get some B-roll shots, and you'll get some actual technical jargon and information. That'll be great. Then we'll get them mounted up, and then we'll get them out there, and we'll get them tested on the Adventure Tire test track. Anyway, Dunlop TrailMax RAID. Is there something you guys want to see about these things? The sidewalls look nice. They have a nice, cool little mountain here on the side. That's kind of neat, with a little gazelle jumping over the mountains. Kind of neat as far as some little characteristics that they put into these. TrailMax RAID, pretty interesting. We have 3-ply nylon, 1-ply steel in the tread, and then we have 2-ply nylon only in the side. Ooh, look at that. The sidewall is significantly softer and more flexible than that of the TrailMax Mission, which I have in the back as well. I'll pull that out so you guys can see what those differences are. Interesting thing is I see a balance dot on here. A lot of full knobby tires don't have balance dots, so at least we know that they've done that here. Anyway, radial tires, they are directional. We're going to get these things mounted, and we are going to go play with the brand new Dunlop TrailMax RAID. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I will answer every single one of them. And yeah, I'll have links to these in the description as well, where you can go purchase your own set at Rocky Mountain ATV MC. They're not quite on Amazon yet, but I'll have a link for that eventually as well. Did you hear that bird? I heard a wild animal. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, take care. Ride safe out there.
That was a lot of interruptions.
Interruptions from children?
I wasn't talking the whole time.
I know you did a good job. Nice work, bud.